Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Aston Villa against Everton. Let's head off to Villa Park then, the historic home of Aston Villa. The weather conditions? Well, Birmingham has known better days than this. No hint of the sunshine, just a leaden grey sky. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today.
Villa team for this game. Ron Vlaar starts alongside Yoris Akore in the heart of the defence. Tom Cleverley plays with Fabian Delph in the centre of the park. Christian Benteke is the sole striker today. Got the Everton lineup for you. Tim Howard starts in goal. Seamus Coleman starts with Leighton Baines as the fullbacks. Gareth Barry starts with James McCarthy in central midfield. Romelu Lukaku is the sole striker today. That 13-14 season for Everton was pretty special. A record number of Premier League points in one campaign, and a great credit to a first-time manager for them. First season for Roberto Martinez.
Yeah, one of our bright young things, isn't he? Destined for the very top, I think. The first season is one thing, and now he's got to carry it on. He had a couple of lone players in Lukaku and Gareth Barry that were very important to the success there, but clearly a talented manager.
It's Michael Oliver who is the referee here. The game's underway here with Everton very much in the sharp focus for this match. Cleverly. Booking from the referee, just the free kick. Benteke. Hit with a volley here. There's still a chance after the save. Corner for Aston Villa. Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Barry. Aaron Lennon. Naismith. James McCarthy. Aaron Lennon. Naismith.
Done well to avoid the slide tackle.
Lukaku.
Now they can use some width. That's a good pass.
Aston Villa, we've pointed out before, what a great history they have, Alan. It's just not the best chapter in this particular historical tale, is it, at the moment?
No, it won't be looked back on with any fondness, this. And Paul Lambert, for me, is a good manager, but even he has struggled at Villa Park to achieve results, and the budgets have been slashed considerably, and that's had an effect on the pitch.
Good fist by the keeper. Pass back, that's lovely. Aaron Lennon. I wouldn't call that defending, he's away. Here's the cross. Lukaku! Not quite the direction, just wide of that goalpost.
Well, he sees that as a really bad miss, and I'd have to agree with him.
Well, Mr. Smith's eyes lit up alongside me, and he's only on the gantry. He'd love to have taken that chance. You would have taken that chance.
Well, service like that, you cannot complain about it, and it's a really poor header from him.
Benteke. I think even the opposition are applauding that one, that back heel. And he's gone and won the ball with a very good tackle. James McCarthy. Naismith. McCarthy. Barry. And the shot's on. Well, he's failed to keep his shot down. Here's McCarthy. Well, that's a real tussle for the ball there. Lurking out by the touchline, Aaron Lennon.
Coleman.
Barry. Here's the cross. Here's McCarthy. Here's the shot. Throw in now. Fabian Delph. Here's the chance. Well, that was the shot, and not a bad effort.
No, not bad, but under the circumstances for a player at this level, you would hope that he can work the keeper there.
Smith. Aaron Lennon. Naismith. Now Lennon.
Leighton Baines. Well, he's got support here. Corner for Everton.
Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, not the easiest of chances, and he has gone for placement. In the end, perhaps he should have gone for power.
Goalkeeper's done well. Nice clean save. Jagielka. Leandro Bacuna. It's a chance for the wide man to make some progress here. Well, that can be a throw. Well, no delay here. Barry. Naismith. James McCarthy. Naismith. He read it, cut it out.
Sandro Bacuna. Opportunity here. Defender's done very well to clear that. And now a throw-in. Westwood. Cleverly. Soldier.
Could get his cross in now.
Westwood.
Brilliant opening, got to be. That's a good try. Beat the goalkeeper, beat the post. James McCarthy.
Here's McCarthy.
Comes in with a tackle.
Barry. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition.
Oh, in goes the cross.
The defender has dealt with the cross well. Fabian Delph.
Lost his marker there cleverly.
In towards the dangerous Benteke. McCarthy. Romelu Lukaku. It's Lennon. Back to him again. Barry. Lukaku. Fabian Delph. Coleman. Barry. Now Lennon. Leighton Baines. Well, here comes the support. Lukaku. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Aaron Lennon. Romelu Lukaku. Oh, too early, offside.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
Cleverly. Benteke.
Very successful slide tackle.
Naismith. Kevin Morales. Baines. Oh, he's undercut that pass. Benteke.
That's a decent challenge by the opponent.
Richardson. He's got support here. Naismith.
Fabian Delph. Attacking well here. Coleman. To Barry. Naismith. James McCarthy. Naismith. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. Here's McCarthy. Lukaku. And there is some backup for him in this position. Cleverly. Fabian Delph. Westwood. It's looking good, this move. That'll be a corner. A replay again of that wonderful piece of skill.
Well, his opponent didn't know which way to turn now.
Good link-up. Dealt with by the defender, the cross. Fabian Delph. He is the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. Got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Kevin Morales. Lukaku. Aaron Len. Naismith. Leandro Bacuna. Cleverly. Got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Naismith. Morales. Coleman. And arriving to help him is a player on the left. Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Aaron Len. And he gets it back again, quickly. Morales. Slipped past his man now. Romelu Lukaku. And in goes the cross. That's the defender's ball. Nzogbia. Benteke. Cleverly. Charles Nzogbia. Here's the chance. Might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Nzogbia. Leandro Bacuna. He could cross it from here. Nzogbia. Here's the cross in towards the dangerous Benteke. Kevin Morales. Romelu Lukaku. Coleman. Here's McCarthy. Barry. Everton on the attack. Coleman. Kevin Morales. What a chance here. Lukaku! Shea Given. Great goalkeeping from a great goalkeeper. That is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. Well, that is the half-time whistle at the end of a half that has been nip and tuck. And the sides very similar in styles.
Yeah, they have been. Message, I think, in both dressing rooms is concentration. Make sure you don't give anything silly away early on in the second half.
So we've reached half-time and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look back at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. No wasting of time in that situation. Romelu Lukaku. It's Everton's turn to attack. Morales. Ron Vlaar. No wasting time here. Scott Sinclair. Brought some width into this attack. Leandro Bacuna. Sinclair. Return pass. Well, he's played it into the wide area there, played it well. Fabian Delph. Leandro Bacuna. Now he's looking for support. Now he can cross it. Fabian Delph. Benteke. And here's the shot. That defending team really defending for all they're worth. To Barry. Aaron Lennon. Zogwia. It's a return ball. Aston Villa readying a substitute here. Fabian Delph. Kieran Richardson. Oh, in goes the cross. And this is going to be a throw.
Substitution. Number 14.
It's another good pass. And he's not wasted many. Naismith. James McCarthy. Romelu Lukaku. Naismith. Comes in with a tackle. Tom Cleverley. That's a Real tussle for the ball. Charles Nzogbia. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Nzogbia. He's had to play it over the line because the defender was all over him. Here's McCarthy. That's gone back to him. Aaron Len. Romelu Lukaku. McCarthy. Naismith. And the attack coming now from Everton. He's going to cross it. Great header, great save. Will be a throw, and the manager's decided for a change of personnel. Scott Sinclair. Well, that's gone back to him. Sanchez. Cleverly. Here's the cross. Attacking! Struck the post here. Still a chance after that save. Scott Sinclair. Bakuna. His team now can move away from their defensive areas. Barry. James McCarthy. What about this for a shot? Optimistic. From the kind of distance, if you hit the sweet spot on the ball, it might do some work for you, but it didn't do anything there.
No, a bit of a lazy strike, really, as if he was tired, he'd run out of ideas, so he thought, I'll just have a go.
Charles Nzogbia. Cleverly. Benteke. Chance for it, got to be. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
The goal from Benteke. And what a finish this was. Really did put his boot through it to find the left-hand side.
Different angle on it here. Waited for the goal, it's come in the second half, and let's see how this alters the pattern of play. Ross Barkley. Fabian Delph. Charles Nzogbia. Sanchez.
Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around.
Just a touch, enough to take it over the line. And in it comes quickly with a throw-in.
Brought some width into this attack. Brilliant technique in the tackle. Mirallas. And it's gone out for a throw.
Scott Sinclair.
Interception made, but with any great difficulty. Aaron Lennon. Kevin Mirallas.
Which way is he going to go now? Support on either side.
Challenged quickly by the opposition. It's going to be a throw here. Coleman. Ross Barkley. It's a good position, it's a chance.
Shay Given caught the ball without any trouble at all.
Throw in here. Cleverly. And Zogbia. Ross Barkley. Here's a chance to attack. Mirallas. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is, it's come back.
And the tackle there is successfully done. Sinclair.
Benteke. Kevin Mirallas. Lukaku. Baines. Cleverly. Leandro Bacuna. Charles Nzogbia. Benteke. Leandro Bacuna. Tom Cleverly. In with a chance.
Goalkeeper not needed because they've stopped the shot.
With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner.
Fabian Delph.
Zogbia. This is an opportunity. When you concede a free kick in an area like this, you could be in serious trouble. And that's going to mean a booking to the player.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Yeah, I think so. And it was a poor tackle. It was badly timed.
Number 7, Nate Lapidi.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on.
For his second goal of the game. The goalkeeper was equal to it this time.
He was. I think the striker though, the player will be disappointed and that he couldn't get his second. He's in good form here.
On the fly. Here's McCarthy. Ross Barkley.
defend, just diverted it away. Sanchez. Sinclair. Leandro Bacuna. He times his tackles superbly. Ross Barkley. Richardson. Kieran Richardson. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Now Barry. Mirallas. Lukaku. McCarthy. Well, that can be a throw. James McCarthy. And the cross coming in. Ah, that's a waste. Too close to the goalkeeper. Gidi. James McCarthy. Leighton Baines. Got to be. Excellent block. And that little deflection has sent the ball over the touchline. Not good for Everton at the moment. They're behind, but they've got a corner. For a throw-in. Barry. Ross Barkley. And hits it. So nearly level. James McCarthy. They've linked up well. And he goes for goal! Very good effort at a very important time of the game, but just off target.
Just looking at his manager jumping up and down, he thought he'd scored.
Barry. It's a quick break. Here's McGeady. All back now for Aston Villa.
We say it often enough, but maybe time now to park the bus, to try and see themselves through this match.
Everton with one eye on the clock.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped, I think, because Route 1 is the order of the day now as they load the box.
Tom Cleverley. Benteke. Zogbia. Quickly back to his feet. Charles and Zogbia. Loose play, really, to squander possession. Goalkeeper pushing them on.
Well, acting like the captain there, and why not?
The lead is still intact, but only just. The fans a mixture of nervousness and support.
Well, it's on a knife edge, this. I wouldn't like to call which way it's going to go.
Barry. Good clearing header. In with a chance, still in play here. Well, it could lead to the equaliser this late on. They won't have many more chances. Bit of bread and butter stuff for the goalkeeper. It was a decent header.
Yeah, I think he may have thought he'd be in trouble, the keeper, but didn't turn out that way.
Leandro Bacuna. Coleman. Now Barry. Leighton Baines. He can cross it now. Here's the cross. Barkley! It's the crossbar. James McCarthy. That's a fine tackle. Ross Barkley. That could have been the pass to determine the match, really. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Bacuna. Here's McGeady. Strong play in the air. And that's the end of the game, and it's 1-0.
So it's full time with the final score 1-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.